Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Doctor Who, Season 3, Episode 7, 42. Interesting title. Last time, the Lazarus experiment... oh man, losing my voice here. Alright, last time, the Lazarus experiment, we had Dr. Lazarus, or Professor Lazarus. Well, he was probably a doctor too, but he was Professor Lazarus. De-age himself. However, that went horribly wrong, and just something about the entire episode felt wrong, and I still don't know what it was. It might have been nothing, it might have been me, but regardless, that episode's over. It did not become a two-parter. I'm assuming this is not a two-parter either, mainly because I'm going to Torchwood next, and I don't think I would be splitting up a two-parter. Maybe, though. I mean, I didn't make the watch order, so... Anyway, let's just begin the episode.
You're telling me I can phone anyone, anywhere in space and time on my mobile?
As long as you know the area code. Frequent flyers privilege. Go and try it.
That's definitely something Rose had way earlier.
I nearly got locked into Area 27.
I take it most of this episode's going to happen in Area 42.
Hello.
Oh no, 42 minutes. Okay.
Look!
The sun?
42 minutes until we crash into the sun.
Okay. Did we get separated from the TARDIS? Because this seems like an easy one.
What's he doing?
Of course.
In the vent chamber.
I mean, I know there'd be no story if they had access to the TARDIS, but...
Oh, it's wrecked. Pretty efficiently, too. Someone knew what they were doing.
Where's Colwyn? Has anyone heard from him or Ashton?
Oh, this was sabotage? This wasn't an accident?
Defeated before you even started. Where's your Dunkirk spirit? Who's got the door password?
They're randomly
Dunkirk
generated.
spirit.
They can have no more
Do these people even know about
Right,
Dunkirk?
Vashti. And what are you waiting for, Riley Vashti? Get on it.
What's wrong with him?
Rising body temperature, unusual energy readings. Stasis chamber. I do love a good stasis chamber. Keep him sedated in there, regulate the body temperature.
Will someone tell me what is the matter with him?
Some sort of infection. We'll know more after the test results. Now, Annalsey, back downstairs. Hey! See about those engines. Go.
Yes.
Hey.
Engines. Sedative wore off already?
28 more, go!
Go, go, go!
Abby, how's Colwyn doing?
I like this episode. Everything's in real time.
I'm just trying to make sense of this data.
He's
Give
up.
me a couple of minutes
Gonna
and I'll
choke
let
you
you know.
out. Oh, no. No. Okay.
Who had the most pre-download number ones? Elvis Presley or the Beatles? How are we supposed to know that?
We need a backup in case they don't reach auxiliary engine in time. Come on.
No. See?
The
Tiny
Beatles.
glimmer of hope.
It's the Beatles.
If it...
When did you get so rude?
Why did you call your mother?
Ever since you met that man.
I need to know who had more number ones, the Beatles or Elvis?
Hang on, the mouse is unplugged.
This is Med Center. Urgent assistance requested. Urgent assistance.
Stay here, keep working!
Or just get up and go with him.
Urgent
Sure.
assistance.
Elvis.
What? Really? Elvis?
Okay.
Colwyn, you're sick.
I guess I was wrong. I would not have called her.
Those screams.
Concentrate on those doors. You've got to keep moving forward.
Call like the library or something. I don't know. Call your mother. Your brother. You could have called your brother. He would have been useful.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh.
Tell me that's not Lerner.
Yeah, it is.
Where's the ship been? Have you made planetfall recently? Docked with any other vessels? Any sort of external contact at all?
What is this, an interrogation?
We've got to stop him before he kills again.
We're just a cargo ship.
What's the cargo? You could at least attempt to save yourself. Whack him with the... You have tools. Probably wouldn't have worked, but you could have tried. Again, I don't actually expect any of these people to be able to fend him off. But could one of you at least attempt it?
It's Kath. Your wife.
This isn't gonna work.
That's right. You're still in there. I'm your wife.
Is it? Still don't know what's happening.
I want to know what you really are.
Okay, you're connected.
God, they'll never know. I'll just have disappeared. And they'll always be waiting.
Call them.
Yes! Whether it works or not, at least you're fighting.
Mother?
Mum, you know I love you, don't you?
Of course I do.
Tell Dad, Leo, and Tish that I love them too.
Mother, what's wrong?
Nothing. Promise.
Where are you?
Just out. For breakfast.
This might have been a sweet phone call if they'd waited until the end of it to reveal the person behind her.
Is he there now?
No,
Mum, just leave it. It's a simple enough question.
he's not. It's not a lie.
I better go.
Might as well let him call his mom. Would have been better.
I don't know how much longer I can last.
Come on, don't give up now.
I mean, you only got... You're just about there. One problem solved. Now we have still the problem of the chip.
It's alive. You mind that, son? Stupid surface machine fuel. You should have scanned for life.
I don't understand.
Doctor, what are you talking about?
That son's alive. A living organism. They scooped out its heart, used it for fuel, and now it's screaming.
It takes too long, we'd be caught. Fusion scoops are illegal.
Yeah.
You're gonna freeze me quickly.
That was like the doctor's first question when he got here.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Just stay calm. You saved me, now I return the favor.
Don't talk, just do.
Leave it to me.
She's not surviving. She'll get it fixed, but then she'll die.
Some particles in the fuel, get rid of them.
I am not leaving you.
You've got to. Give back what they took.
Doctor!
Please, go.
Yeah. I knew she wasn't going to survive, but I thought she'd get the thing turned back on first. Alright, get it back, get it back.
Vent the engines, dump the fuel.
What?
Some particles in the fuel, get rid of them. Do it!
This is never your ship. Compact, eh? And another good word, robust. Barely a scorch mark on her.
We can't just leave you drifting with no fuel.
We've sent out an official mayday. The authorities will pick us up soon enough.
Didn't really need you in the end, did we? Sorry. How are you doing?
Now, what do you say? Ice skating on the mineral lakes of Korhan. Fancy it?
Whatever you like.
Oh, don't call her.
Just remind me, what day is it again?
Election day?
Right, of course. I'll be round for tea. Roughly.
And what about...
Anyway, I gotta go. See you later. Love you.
That's all,
For now. Have you voted?
of course. Just don't expect me to tell you who for.
Thanks for all you're doing, Mrs. Jones. Mr. Saxon will be very grateful.
This was a good one. I liked this episode. I really liked that it was in pretty much real time. 42 minutes. I mean, it was longer than 42 minutes, but obviously the first minute or so of the episode was before the 42-minute timer started, and the last minute or two of the episode, well, about a minute on each side. The first minute of the episode was before the 42 minutes, and the last minute of the episode was after the 42 minutes. So that gets us to the 44 minutes that this episode took. But yeah, I liked that. I liked that. The pacing, the style, like that style. I wouldn't want it for every single episode. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I got real sick of it in 24. But I liked it for this one time. I mean, I could handle it a couple more times over the course of a series, as long as it's not next episode. But yeah, as far as the son being alive makes sense, sure. I mean, I get it. The doctor should have known better than to look into the son, even if it wasn't alive. But whatever. I don't like Martha's mom. And it's not just because she's clearly working with the bad guys. Although I do understand. Actually, her working with the bad guys is the absolute most understandable thing about her character. Because why would she think they're the bad guys? they clearly kind of look like they would be government agents of some sort. Mr. Saxon. Oh man, that name is driving me nuts. I've definitely seen Mr. Saxons on something else. I just can't remember if I've seen a Mr. Saxon on this. Oh man. Okay. Enough. I'm going to end it here. Next episode is moving back over to Torchwood. And so I'll see you in Torchwood.